Billionaires like Peter Thiel want to carve up your country into tiny fiefdoms where they can rule like kings and avoid paying taxes. After all, Thiel once said, "I no longer believe freedom and democracy are compatible." And also, if we want to increase freedom, we want to increase the number of countries. In the book Crack Up Capitalism by Quinn Slobodian, he suggests the age of sovereign nation states trading freely with each other in a global market is coming to an end. The world is being divided up into zones, which he describes as follows. The modern world is pockmarked, perforated, tattered, and jagged, ripped up and pinpricked. Inside the containers of nations are unusual legal spaces, anomalous territories, and peculiar jurisdictions. There are city-states, havens, enclaves, free ports, high-tech parks, duty-free districts, and innovation hubs. The world of nations is riddled with zones, and they define the politics of the present in ways we are only starting to understand. What is a zone? At its most basic, it is an enclave carved out of a nation and freed from ordinary forms of regulation. The usual powers of taxation are often suspended within its borders, letting investors effectively dictate their own rules. The zones are quasi-extraterritorial, both of the host state and distinct from it. What follows is a round-the-world tour of these different zones, which can be as small as a single building, such as Upland House in the Cayman Islands, which is apparently host to 12,000 companies. He examines how Hong Kong, Singapore, and the City of London use their autonomy to drive economic growth, but not necessarily to the benefit of ordinary workers. And he looks at how the ultra-wealthy are extremely interested in carving out their own kingdoms, with Liechtenstein's capitalist monarchy perhaps serving as a blueprint. But putting aside the Bond-villain aspirations of billionaires, it's clear the effect of these zones is destabilizing to the operation of free and fair liberal democracies. Annually, huge amounts of the wealth of nations is being hoarded within these zones and effectively lost to them forever. And the existence of these zones means the ultra-rich can always threaten to up sticks and leave if you seek to tax them fairly, as they claim will happen whenever a wealth tax is brought up. Slobodian is an incisive intellect and always has something insightful to say. This book will change the way you think about the world map. Not a must-read, but well worth the read.